Hello wheel ladders, and on today's episode I'm going to show you how to make a minibar out of dead space in a van. On my van there were two doors at the back and they had this part here, and it was just covered in this plastic vinyl thing, and I decided, you know what, that space I can use for something, like a minibar. Like, how many times have you gone travelling or camping and you've been like, oh man, I wish there was a bottle of butterscotch snaps right now, but there isn't because I'm camping and A, I've been drinking so I can't drive, or the nearest bottle shop is an hour away. And well, this is where this comes in, because when someone will want that butterscotch snaps, you can be like, say no more. I have butterscotch snaps right here, or gluten-free vodka, or Johnny Walker Red Label. So that's why I decided to make this, because you never know when you're gonna need spirits in a van. First thing I did to make this minibar was get rid of the vinyl carpet things on the doors that were already there. When I did that, I looked inside and went, alright, time to make an attack plan. So I cleaned it all out, wiped it down, vacuumed it out, and got some marine carpet and glued it onto the back of it, which was some of the smelliest glue I've ever used. When I was going around things, I had to cut into different angles and corners just to get all the carpet in there, cover every white part of the metal, and also give enough room for the door mechanism. When I did that, I also did it to the other door on the other side. When that was done, I carpeted the front of it as well, so it all looked proper. When I finished with the carpet, I got what was on the door and used it as a stencil on what I should cut the timber out. When I cut those two parts out, I decided on one door was going to be one big door hinge, and on the other was going to be two split into half. When I did that, I cut the measurements out and put the first part on the top of here. So I still had the door handle that was there previously. I cut that and then screwed it and glued it on. From there, I also put the bigger piece on with hinges at the bottom so I could open up. On the other side, I practically did the same thing, but just had the split in the middle, so one door would go up and the other door would go down. From there, it was time to paint it. What I decided to paint it in was some oil coat varnish. I just liked the look of it, so I decided to do it. So when I finished that, the last thing to do was add some supporting hinges, and I added them to the sides of it. The reason why is to hold its own weight and the weight of things on it. And this was pretty tricky to put on because I couldn't find any ones designed for something like this. So I had to use L brackets and all types of trial and error to get it working. But when it worked, it worked. I did this on the other side, and I also tried to do it on the top part as well, as you can see by the failed attempts. But when I did it, it didn't work, and I decided just to reinvent it and go, alright, a stick can support it. And the last thing, but definitely not least, was adding the 2 little hinges at the top. And there you have it. I've made a mini bar in a van out of dead space. And on the other side, I'm going to use for like shampoo, conditioner and all that stuff. Even if I don't use it for alcohol or something, because A, the drinks can rattle around, I can still use it for towels or other stuff. It's free space that was just covered up and not getting used. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe and comment. There's more van videos on the way. Goodbye.